Every election season, America hears the same promise. More jobs, higher wages, lower taxes, a stronger economy. It doesn't matter which political party is speaking. The message is always familiar. Vote for us and your financial future will improve. Yet despite decades of economic promises, American household debt continues climbing into the trillions. Credit card balances reach record highs. Auto loans stretch longer than ever. Student debt follows people into middle age. Millions of hardworking Americans are earning more money than their parents ever did, yet somehow feel poorer. That's the trap. The most dangerous financial scam isn't always sold by criminals. Sometimes it's sold as hope, the belief that someone else will fix your financial life. And whether you're a Trump supporter, a Biden supporter, or someone who hates politics altogether, this episode asks one uncomfortable question. What if waiting for politicians to save you is the very thing keeping you trapped in debt? Americans love comeback stories. We love the idea that one leader, one policy, one election can change everything. Political campaigns understand this. They don't sell spreadsheets. They sell optimism. During economic booms, politicians claim credit. During downturns, they blame someone else. But your credit card company doesn't care who won the election. Your mortgage lender doesn't lower your payment because a campaign promise sounded convincing. This is where millions make a critical mistake. They confuse national prosperity with personal prosperity. The stock market can reach record highs while families struggle to pay rent. GDP can grow while household debt grows faster. Wall Street can celebrate while Main Street falls behind. The hidden trap is believing that a stronger economy automatically means a stronger financial life. History suggests otherwise. The people who escape debt usually don't wait for economic miracles. They build budgets, increase income, eliminate liabilities, and invest consistently regardless of who occupies the White House. The first scam is believing that your future depends primarily on politics. The truth is that your daily financial decisions often matter far more than any speech delivered in Washington. Here's something politicians rarely discuss. Debt is one of the largest industries in America. Banks profit from interest. Credit card companies profit from revolving balances. Auto lenders profit from extended financing. Entire industries benefit when consumers stay indebted. The average American is surrounded by messages encouraging spending. Bigger homes, newer cars, better vacations, premium subscriptions, luxury lifestyles. The system doesn't reward patience. It rewards consumption. And that's why political promises often feel attractive. They offer a shortcut, a belief that external change will solve internal problems. But debt doesn't disappear because taxes fall slightly. Debt disappears when behavior changes. Imagine two families living on the same street. Both experience the same economy. Both hear the same political speeches. One family spends every raise they receive. The other uses every raise to eliminate debt and build investments. 10 years later, their financial outcomes look completely different. Not because of politics, because of habits. The debt machine never stops operating. The only question is whether you'll continue feeding it. While political debates dominate television screens, something else happens quietly every day. People become wealthy. Not overnight, not through elections. Through ownership. They buy assets. They invest in businesses. They learn valuable skills. They create multiple income streams. They understand that financial freedom rarely arrives as a gift. It arrives through discipline. This is why some families build generational wealth regardless of political cycles. Recessions come and go. Presidents come and go. Economic policies change. Yet disciplined investors continue accumulating assets. The media often focuses on political winners and losers. Quiet debt focuses on financial winners and losers. And here's what history repeatedly shows. The biggest financial winners are usually people who spend less than they earn, avoid lifestyle inflation, eliminate toxic debt, and stay invested for decades. They don't depend on political rescue missions. They create their own. There is another trap that rarely appears on financial statements, yet destroys more wealth than many credit cards ever could. Distraction. Every day, Americans are flooded with breaking news, political outrage, market predictions, celebrity scandals, and endless social media debates. Entire evenings disappear, arguing about issues that have almost no impact on personal net worth. Meanwhile, something far more important is happening quietly in the background. Someone is learning a new skill. Someone is launching a side business. Someone is investing consistently every month. Someone is making an extra payment toward debt. The average American spends hundreds of hours each year consuming content, but only a fraction of that time improving their financial position. This creates a dangerous illusion of progress. Watching economic news feels productive. Debating politics feels productive. Complaining about inflation feels productive. Yet none of those activities directly improve your balance sheet. The wealthy understand something different. Attention is an asset. Where attention goes, money often follows. Every hour spent mastering a valuable skill can generate future income. Every hour spent understanding investing can generate future returns. Every hour spent optimizing personal finances can reduce future debt. The financial elite don't need ordinary people to stay poor. They simply benefit when ordinary people stay distracted. While millions focus on what politicians might do next year, successful people focus on what they can do today. Because financial freedom is rarely built through dramatic events. It's built through thousands of small decisions made when nobody is watching. And the longer you remain distracted, the longer debt remains in control of your future. Imagine two versions of yourself 5 years from now. In one future, you're still waiting. Waiting for lower prices. Waiting for better policies. Waiting for a stronger economy. Waiting for someone else to create your opportunity. In the other future, you took action. You reduced expenses, increased income, paid off debt, built investments, learned new skills. The difference isn't intelligence. The difference is ownership. Ownership of decisions. Ownership of mistakes. Ownership of outcomes. The uncomfortable truth is that debt freedom is rarely political. It's personal. That's why so many people remain trapped. They keep searching for external solutions to internal financial problems. The greatest financial advantage isn't a tax cut. It's control. Control over spending. Control over income. Control over your future. The moment you realize that, the political noise becomes less important than the financial actions happening inside your own household. Years from now, historians will debate which presidents changed America, which policies succeeded, which promises failed. But your creditors won't care about any of that. They care only about one thing: whether you continue making payments. And that's the question we'll leave you with tonight. When the next election arrives and the next promise is made, will you still be waiting for someone else to fix your financial life? Or will you already be one of the people who escaped debt while everyone else was watching politics?